They're my words, so it's my money. That's the attitude that nearly every singer and songwriter should have when it comes to protecting the ideas and the property that's rightfully theirs. But what happens is that we begin to become so consumed with what's going on in actually the creative process that we forget to protect ourselves in the legal process and this copyright. And we can suffer one of the worst injuries that we can ever face in the workforce. So what happens is at this point, I want you to just imagine. Imagine for a second that I told you that I have a studio, because I do. And in that studio is a lot of equipment that will help you cut a great record. And I just want you to come on over and then just take advantage of all the wonderful things that I have to offer you. But what if I forgot to tell you something? What if I forgot to tell you one of the most important things? That's I have a vicious dog. And I have a vicious dog whose whole life is built around protecting my stuff. So if you come over uninvited, you could have a problem. Now, you, sir, you, ma'am, you are a musician. That's what you do. You create music that other people can play, listen to, and enjoy. So, what happens when we look at ourselves not only as musicians, but as Christians as well, and as ministers as well? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some tools today. These tools are universal. They can apply to any genre of music. I don't care what genre of music you write for. The tools that I'm going to give you today will allow you to then take this information and apply it to your general craft. I am going to be honest with you. The music that I'm speaking specifically about, though, is music with a ministry type message. So I'm going to take this opportunity to slant my information towards those people in the Christian community. The number one reason why you should care about what it is that I have to say to you today is because I am going to help you protect yourself. I'm going to help you become a better steward, and I'm also going to help you get more out of your writing sessions. You see, social media has changed everything. It's changed the way we communicate with each other. It's changed the way we share our music. And if we're not putting ourselves in the best possible position to take advantage of social media, we're actually going to be missing out. Over the last 15 years, one of the things that I have seen in both the Christian as well as the secular community is the fact that people far too often don't take advantage of the time before they actually produce a track and go ahead and make sure they get all their information together. So, if we're going to talk about protecting ourselves, what that means is that you have to be willing to just put in the time and the effort in order to make sure that the music that you create has your name on it. And if you do that in the beginning, you're going to allow yourself to be much more successful. You're also going to allow yourself to be in a position that allows you to have the most gain. Oftentimes, when we're talking about people who are in the Christian community, one of the things that we talk about is being a good steward. That's taking care of your money, your talents, and your gifts. By protecting yourself with copyright, you're actually going to do that. Let's not kid ourselves here. According to the National Institute of Music, over $40 million in royalties were paid out in the Christian genre. So we're not talking about pennies here, people. We're talking about protecting ourselves. And in the end, what you end up doing is when you protect yourself with a copyright and knowing who's all on your tracks, you allow yourself to encourage collaboration. People will feel good about being on your music because they know they're going to get the contributions and attributions that they have put into the work. Help is a good thing. It's a wonderful thing to go ahead and have your friends come over and put together good music, but the most important thing is you have to protect yourself. You have to make sure that what you're doing is going to be, number one, beneficial to you and beneficial to the body. And when you protect yourself with copyright, you limit confusion. Everybody knows what their part is that they played when the song was actually recorded. You know, I'm going to tell you a little story about a group of girls that were from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, which is where I'm from, and we began recording a demo. We began recording some music, and everything was done. And when the demo was finished, a group from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, actually wanted to buy the music, but there was a problem. Nobody knew who actually wrote it because there was no track sheet. Don't you know that lawyers are expensive? They cost a lot of money. And the amount of money that we spent fighting this litigation could have been better used to actually put forth more music. It is important that you protect your gift. Thank you.